Hey guys, JoJo today on Roblox. We're playing some more Pokemon Fighters EX, as you can see on screen right now. So let's load in, and I guess let's do our video then. So today we're going to be getting ourselves a shiny Tornadus. I almost said Thunderous by accident. Same as, I think in the last video I almost called Thunderous Tornadus. They're just difficult to pronounce, okay? They're freaking difficult to pronounce, especially when all three of them are based on flying types and then have a secondary type in it set from Tornadus, which doesn't make any sense. So, okay. But anyway, we're not just going to get shiny Tornadus, so you can see it's level 98 and not 95, because that takes a little bit too long to level up in a video. We're also going to get another shiny, which is going to be, when I find it, is Venonat. So I said in the last video, because there are some Pokemon in this game that don't have their final evolutions, like Venonat, which obviously can evolve into Venomoth. Because it doesn't have its evolution, there's no point in me doing a separate video on it to get it shiny. So what I'm thought I should do is to include the shinies and Pokemon that don't have evolutions in other videos. I'm getting killed. No, please. So I feel like that's a little bit better for me to do, because then I actually can get around and showing off all the shiny Pokemon, rather than having to do separate videos on every single one of them, because obviously no one's going to watch a video about me just getting a shiny Venonat when there's no Venomoth in the game. Obviously, I believe in the massive... no, wait, let me say this correctly. I don't believe any updates are happening right now into Pokemon Fighters EX, including new model Pokemon and new models for new Pokemon, for example Venomoth. I believe they are all going to be included in the massive updates. People have also called it Mega Update now, which I think Noodles said. I believe it's massive update. Then at the same time, I mean, it's the same thing, so I don't really mind if people call it the Mega, I guess. Meloette just spawned, ooh. But, yeah, so in the future I will be showing off Venomoth's shiny as well in a separate video, in a future video, but obviously I won't be doing it separately. I think all of the Pokemon that don't have evolutions right now in this game, I'll probably do a separate video on every single one of them in one video when they get their evolutions, because obviously I can show them off rapidly since I will already have their shinies unlocked. Now I think that is the best way to do it, since that means if there's a certain Pokemon that you want to do that isn't in the game right now for the evolutions, when the massive update comes out, and if they have every single model, which I don't think they'll have every single model, but they'll have probably most of them, or depending on what Pokemon they add, then I'll try and get as many as done so people can just skip through and just have a look at the one that they are wanting to see. So hopefully that is the best solution. Obviously it's going to take me a little bit more time to do these videos, but don't worry, if you want to keep supporting the channel, make sure to just leave a like on the video, and I'll try and keep up to the best as I can to try and get as many of these shinies, I guess, in the video. So right now I'm planning to do one Pokemon to show off, and then like one that isn't fully done yet. Or I guess the better way to do it is like to do one Pokemon that is the main focus, and then like a secondary Pokemon that is just like, I might as well do it since there's no final evolution onto it now. So for example, this video is mainly focused on the shiny Tornadus, but I might as well still get the shiny Venonat since obviously I can't evolve it. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense, as I just got... Damn it, freaking Big Bronze Development Group, stop calling me on Skype. They're probably playing CSGO, because that's what we usually do when we like... when the dev team and the building team is on like... No, dev and building is the same thing. When the dev team is usually taking a break, we just like play CSGO most of the time. So yeah. Anyway, pretty close to getting this done, and I have got chat on, but it looks like no one has followed us into the game yet, which is surprising because well, I've been trying to level this freaking Venonat. I think I got killed at least 5 times, because I tried server hopping, and the same group of people just kept following me and just kept killing me repeatedly. So it's just like great, because they knew all my hiding spots. So then again, I think they just hunt literally every single inch of the map to find me again. So it kind of sucks, but yeah, at least they're not in this server right now. I almost got killed by the freaking Jolteon at the start. Like, why you gotta do this to me? Just because I'm a weak Pokemon doesn't mean you get freaking have to kill me. Okay, I'm trying to level this thing up to get the shiny one unlocked. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't used Venomoth, also I don't think people are gonna use Venonat, but Venomoth is pretty good. The main reason why I say that is that I think it's bug and poison, or it's flying and poison, but I believe it's bug and poison. The main reason why it's pretty good isn't because of its stats or its ability. It's because of one move it gets, which is... Oh wait, actually, let me check this out, because it might be just in Project Pokemon, which if it is, then it's probably not good. Let me look at Venomoth. Okay then, so I'm back. I did look at it. Actually, it does have some good abilities. I'm not gonna lie. It has like Tinted Lens, Shield Dusts, and another ability, which pretty much I think Tinted Lens increases your not very effective moves. So if someone swaps out into a Pokemon that can resist hits, it's gonna do slightly more damage than it usually would. Its other ability makes it so a move that can drop your defense or your special defense or special attack is more likely to miss you. So it's gonna decreasing the accuracy of those moves. And then there's also another oh wait, I forgot to show it off. And there's also another ability, which means completely forgot. How did I just looked it up? Okay, and we're back again. So the ability, I didn't really look at the name, but the effect that it does is that if a move has a added effect onto it, it isn't going to be able to, it's not going to do it, so it's going to block that effect. So like, for example, Skymin or Shaman Skyform uses Air Slash. It has a percentage to flinch you. With that ability that Venomoth can have, it means that that flinch chance no longer exists, which is also a really good ability. So I actually must have looked at another Pokemon's abilities list and I thought they were Venomoths, but yeah, and also the move that I was talking about Project Pokemon having, actually it does get through level up. And if you haven't realized, I'm starting to edit these videos a little bit every now and then, because obviously in the past I've just like looked up a Pokemon, spent like 5 minutes just rambling on about it and just like not cutting it. I'm gonna try and cut out like the more of the useless and not very interesting parts of the video. Hopefully this helps. But it also gets Quiver Dance at level 63 or 69, so obviously very high level, but still Quiver Dance is one of the most OP, overpowered and most broken moves in the game. It increases +1 stage to speed, special attack and special defense, so that just means like you're getting speed, you're hitting harder, and you're tanking hits on special defense sides. And Venomoth has a pretty good decent speeds, special attack and special defense, to be honest with. It's pretty good. But anyway, now we've got this to level 100. Let's have a quick look at it. So obviously Venonat, it's like a ball of fluff, to be honest, with like antennas. Not entirely sure of the design. And I think there's like a little theory going around that Venomoth was meant to be, or was meant to evolve into Butterfree instead of Venomoth, and Caterpie was meant to evolve into Venomoth instead. I think that was a theory or something like that. If I'm wrong at all, let me know in the comments, or let me know what the theory actually is. But there is normal Venomoth. Let's go check out the shiny Venomoth, and then I guess we'll make a start on the shiny Tornadus. Almost said Thundurus again. I am so bad at pronouncing these. There we go. So shiny Venonat. Oh wait, does the only thing change that is its eyes? Really? Not gonna lie, I did not know that. So it's like another, well, I guess its eyes and its little mouth changes. Oh wait, are they fangs? I think those are fangs. That's like a croissant. Croissant? No, croissant. That's like a croissant on its mouth. I didn't realize that until now, but yeah, it's like a little Diglett, I guess. So Diglett, obviously, its nose changes color to blue, and that's it. I guess it's the same for Venonat, but there is shiny Venonat. Now let's go unlock ourselves this shiny Tornadus. I'm so bad at doing this. So yeah, actually, if you don't know, they all have different, they all have same moves, but also they have slightly different moves. So for example, Landorus gets only Earthquake and Sword Dance, so that's very, very strong, because Earthquake is one of the best moves in the game. If you didn't know that, it's one of the best moves in the game, especially Sword Dance, because that's increasing your attack, so Earthquake does even more damage. Doesn't get any other moves, only those two. I'm trying to think. Thunderous gets agility and nasty plot, as well as bites, and I believe no discharge and bites. Let me check. Let me make sure that I'm right. So let's quickly look. So I'll show you all the moves really quickly. So here's Landorus, there's Sword Dance and Earthquake. I knew those ones because also I've used it quite a lot of times. Another Meloetta, damn. So this one has nasty plot, agility, yes, bite and discharge. So it means it's pretty quick and it can hit pretty hard for discharge. I'm not exactly sure how discharge works. I think let's be close to you, but it's not as effective as Earthquake. Earthquake has a big range, discharge doesn't. But then again, at the same time, I guess Earthquake is based on the ground and discharge is based all around you, like a shield format. But I feel like that's not really a big influence. So I feel like discharge needs like a bigger range. And then Tornadus only gets agility and gust. Now if I quickly check gust, like gust I think isn't a move based on how fast you are. So obviously since the other two have stat increases moves that help player moves, for example, I guess not really Thunderous since it gets by, but then again the other two only get one move each, so I guess it's kind of fair if it only gets discharge that's actually usable and gets increased by nasty plot. Plus discharge and Earthquake can hit multiple Pokemon, whereas Tornadus is quite lacking because it doesn't get nasty plot on this game, so it can't increase its special attack. So I feel like Tornadus should get, just to like make them all be different but at the same time equal, is I should keep agility. It shouldn't get Sword Dance or nasty plot. It can keep Gust since it doesn't attack multiple opponents, but it should get, because honestly, okay, let me quickly say. So apparently in the massive update, tackle and things like extreme speeds are going to be changed. So when you attack someone, the damage is based on your speed stat. I think Thunderous, or Tornadus, I mean, which we are right now, should also get that for a different move. So I'm not really sure what. Actually, I guess you could just give it an extreme speed, to be honest, and then that'll be set. Even though it is technically a special attacker, but I mean, if you're getting agilities off, it's not really based on your attack anyway, it's based on your speed. So I feel like if Tornadus got extreme speeds, and eventually when the changes are made to those moves, where they're based on how fast your speed is or how high your speed stat is, I feel like Tornadus might be slightly usable comparison-wise to the other two, since the other two are like destroy Tornadus in practicability wise. For example, Landorus is probably going to be used the most out of these three in this game. Lead maybe Thunderous if you don't really want to use a Landorus, I guess. But yeah, Tornadus isn't really that great since it only gets Gust, which doesn't really hit that hard, unfortunately. And plus it has no nasty plot to increase that. So since the other two get their own versions, so one of them gets Sword Dance, which is physical, the other one gets nasty plot, which is special attacking, maybe Tornadus should get one that increases speeds, which is agility, and then it should get a move that is based on how high your speed stat is. Maybe that would improve it. Plus I think it's like just something different, I guess, because I don't think there's many other Pokemon that are solely based around speeds. For example, I think the only Pokemon I know of off by heart, or I know for a fact, is Megalopony, since it has Tackle, and since Tackle is meant to be getting changed to do more damage based on how fast you are, or apparently that's what post says. I'm not sure if it's 100% going to happen, but I feel like that might make Tornadus a little bit more impressive rather than just being, oh well, it's slightly fast, but I mean Thunderous has the exact same move, which is agility, and kind of actually deal damage. Maybe. I feel like that would be cool to see that, but I know. Still, I think they're all kind of look exactly the same, so I know. I'm going to see what the shiny looks like in a few seconds now, or I guess a minute now. So hopefully it looks as impressive, because Landorus isn't really that great of the shiny in my opinion. It looks very, very similar and the same in my opinion. Thunderous, I like the purple design on it. Purple, is it blue on purple? I think it's blue on purple. I literally just did it freaking yesterday, I don't remember it. But I think it's like purple and blue. It might be another colour in blue, but I know it's definitely got purple on it, which I remember that I like about it. So let's hope that Tornadus has a pretty unique design. But yeah, I'm surprised that this one isn't like flying on grass, because it is green. That is literally, I have no idea why it would be grass, but since ground is an element and electric is another element, I feel like grass would make sense, but at the same time, that is also a starter Pokemon's typing, so maybe that might have made them not want to do it. I feel like having a normal flying, like a pure flying type is kind of useless, especially when the other two Pokemon in the freaking legendary sets have other typings that, and you aren't really as special as they are. Because I feel like in like VGC, I feel like Thundurus is never, Tornadus is never used at all compared to Landorus and Thundurus, because they get all the stab moves, especially Earthquake, because it's really good. Whereas this is just like, well, I mean, people will probably use it, but not near as much as the other two, for example. Also, we've got Lit Pancake, you're gonna see. Oh, wait, and Creeper. Wait, Creeper, Weeper, Swag. Why is that username? Why is that username? Okay, let's see. Let's see what people are saying then. Let's see. I think this is the only way. I mean, I'm not sure where you... I think are you underground? You have to be underground. But yeah, I just realised we haven't looked for any Megastones recently. Let's go try and see if we can find any, or spot any Megastones to see if anyone else wants them, because obviously not everyone goes hunting for Megastones. So I mean, if I can find them when they're not looking for them, or they just haven't come across them yet, then I think that might be cool. Remember tag rip. Too many hashtags. Okay, no Blazerkinites. There's a is that a Ninetales? Yeah, that's a Ninetales. Okay, interesting. Well, what are you doing climbing that volcano? I'm guessing you're going after the Magmarizer. Oh wait, we've got level 100. Okay, we'll quickly do a lap to see if we can find any Megastones, please. Even though we've already got them all, I mean, still nice to help out all the people, I guess. Well, I mean, remember, wasn't the tagged? I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, just tell me the one. Just tell me the part again that wasn't hashtagged out. I remember your name, but I don't remember where from. So I feel like the better answer would be to say not really in that situation. Anyway, let's go check out this shiny Tornadus, which is right here. Level 30? Wait, what? Oh, are you kidding me? It gets like it gets a little bit more neon green, and then the purple goes to a blue, which I mean, it looks nice, but green, really? Green? No, I don't know. What's like, what would be like good for like a flying type Pokemon? It can't exactly be white, since the cloud is white, and the Mohawk and Mustache are white as well. I'm trying to think, what would be a good colour for a freaking flying type? Okay, maybe I'm kind of stumped on this one. It can't be yellow, because that's kind of like what Thundurus is meant to be. So that'll be like kind of electric. Maybe grass, I guess. I mean, the green, which to me would feel like it should be a grass type, kind of. But then again, grass and flying typing is not exactly a very good typing. It's very, very bad and has a lot of weaknesses. I would not suggest using things like that. Like, for example, Dartrix, which is Rowlet's evolution, isn't that great, to be honest. It's pretty good. Apparently, it's pretty good if you give it Roosts and an Eviolite. Apparently, it's really good, but the typings kind of make me think otherwise. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's pretty useful. It gets Curse, which is pretty good on non-Ghost type Pokemon. And yes, I'm almost trying to like not hiccup. Hello. But yeah, I'm not really sure what other colour it could be. I'm not gonna lie though, the blue, is that a blue or is it a purple? It looks kind of like a bluey purple. But it looks like it's got like a little shine to it, like a little neon blue purple sort of vibe to it. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. Let's quickly go back to the original one. Yeah, looks cool. But yeah, let's quickly have a look at the normal skin again. So it gets a little bit lighter green. It's like a neon green, and the purple. Actually, maybe this might be magenta. It goes into like a more bluey purple with a nice shine to it. So it looks nicer, I guess. But doesn't really change a lot. So, I mean, oh well. But anyway, now I need to get so many Pokemon to level 100 that are shiny. I still haven't made any progress, but I'm more, like I said in a previous video, the ones I'm probably gonna do first, depending if I want to do. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to get every single one of them done before the massive update. If I can, that'd be amazing. But the ones I'm trying to go for are the starters, the megas, and the legendaries / mythicals, and like rares. I think that's the ones I'm going to aim for, but I'm not sure, because for example, Ash Greninja doesn't have a shiny, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get this to be... I don't think I'm going to be able to get Ash Greninja's reflective shiny when that is out. So just because that, also maybe if you get normal Greninja to level 100 and then that shiny to level 100, that you might unlock reflective Ash Greninja, since in the massive update Ash Greninja is going to be an evolution of Greninja rather than spawning as it separately. But at the same time, that might not be a thing, so maybe they increase Ash's Greninja's level from 100 to 200s, since they don't have a shiny variant of it yet in the game. Maybe they increase it to 200s. Obviously, after 100, it doesn't give you any stat increases, but then again, it might be actually a little bit too difficult to script, since they've only got it scripted up to level 100. But I'm just going off my mind right now. So maybe if they increase it to 200, where they don't get any more stats after 100s, and it's just a level, but once you get to up to level 200s, then you unlock the reflective shiny Ash Greninja. Just maybe, because like I said, there isn't a shiny Ash Greninja in the game that I know of, so maybe that might be a good idea. I'm not entirely sure, because obviously there's probably going to be some other Pokemon that are coded, so maybe they could just do that for most of the codes, I guess, and just make them so if you get them to level 200s, that you can get a reflective version of them as well, since they don't have shinies that you can get to level 100, which means that you can't get a reflective one of them. So maybe that's a good idea. And I missed the muscle cat. The muscle cat would have been cool to get, because I've seen a few people have it and it looks really weird, but it looks really good. But yeah, I mean, King Shell's reflective type, or reflective shiny, that'd be cool, since there's not exactly too many people that have it. But I'm not really sure how they would make this one reflective, since it's meant to be a shiny, or meant to be rainbow. So yeah, I need to get this up to level 100. I still haven't done that yet, I kind of forgot. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to leave this video off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment if you see more Pokemon Fighters EX or any other games on Roblox. Make sure to leave a comment down below requesting what other shinies you want to get in the game, and if you pick the Pokemon that I am going to shine in the future video, you may be selected for your comment to be in the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I will see you guys next time.